Hey folks, it's Chris Gordon back with you for the next installment of this minor pentatonic combo idea, and also talk a little bit about what I'm playing it over. We covered in the last couple of videos first and second position. We talked about the second and third, and today we'll be talking about the third and fourth. The third position in A minor pentatonic, the way I look at them, the positions, starts on D, and the whole position would be D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E. Or intervallically, that's 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5. And I'll be combining this with position 4, which is E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G. There's another A. We won't be going that high. But intervallically, that's 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, root, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. So if you remember how we built this from the other two positions, you'll see this. I'm starting here on A, to C, D, E, reaching to G from position 4. Then I'm going to reverse down to the third string. There's my E. Coming back up, G, A, C. There's my D. Coming back down to my C, up to the E, up to the D rather, E, G, then to my A. Coming back down. There's my G, A, C, D, E, reaching in to the fourth position, down to the D, and then E, G, A, big finish on the C. Now the fingering again is almost the opposite of what I did in the last video, where I was using a lot of 1, 2, 4 action. I'm using mostly 1, 3, 4 action here. Index, ring, index. There I'm using the middle. Pinky coming back, all 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. I mean back to 3. 1, 3, 4 action. 1, 3, 4 again. Now here, that 1, 3, 4 probably isn't the most efficient way. You could probably do a little sleight of hand there and do a little switch back to the middle finger. So it'd be, actually it's interesting. That's kind of fun to practice, just that alone. Phrase. Okay, so if you wanted to experiment with that, that would try to be a good idea. So I'm playing in, as we've been doing with the other two videos, I've been putting them under a modal situation. The first one was over B flat Lydian, the fourth mode of F major parental. The second one we did was G Dorian, which is the second mode of F parental. And today I'm going to stay in F parental, because I want to, and we're going to play over probably my all-time favorite mode is C Mixolydian. If anyone has had a chance to have a listen to the records that I did over, a couple years back when we were all at home during the shutdown and whatnot, I recorded 3 records, and I would say each of those are 75% Mixolydian. So it's a case study in writing and playing in Mixolydian. So I couldn't not do this. So this particular one, we'll talk about how it's going to relate to the C now, which we did kind of do that when we were talking about the relation to the intervals over the C7 chord in the G Dorian progression, if you remember that, or have seen that. This time I'm going to change this up a little bit. It's going to be C. It's a dominant sound, though. But my favorite voicing for this is the 11th, which is essentially a B-flat triad with C in the bass. And that gets back to that whole modal progression thing. So if, again, that's the B-flat's the 4 of F, and C is the 5 of F. Whereas before we put the B-flat in the bass to elicit the Lydian sound, we put the G in the bass to elicit the Dorian sound. Now I'm going to put the C in the bass to elicit the Mixolydian sound. Just my favorite sound. So here we go with the notes. So the A here in the beginning of the line is the 6th, root, which is C, D is the 9th, E is the 3rd, and G is the 5th. A great opening. When I come back, I land on the E, which is the 3rd again, another real strong tone. Coming back up. Now I'm at the 9th. That D, it's really nice. Let's see, coming back down from there. Now I'm on the root, C. It's almost custom built for this. Coming back up, A, that's my 6th again, or 13th, depending on how you want to see it. Coming back down, there's my G, there's my 5th. Coming back up, there's my E, which is my 3rd. All the way back down to D, it's my 9th, and then finish right on the root, right on C. So as I was explaining with the modal progression, this particular backing track I'm using has a little bit more movement to it. It has, we're going to take a C, right, a C triad to a B flat. There's our B flat to an F, back to C. So though it's still parentally in F, key signature wise, or a denoted key signature of F, the gravity is C, C Mixolydian. So all those intervals I was talking about are going to relate that way. Let's check it out. I'll play this a little slower the first time around so we can get kind of the feel for it. It's a slow tempo piece, so it should be pretty good. So here we go. That idea we did earlier with the switch between the ring and the middle. That was the reverse of the reverse, right? Too, which I haven't talked about yet, but I'll be talking about it much more in depth in the next video, is start to combine the other ones that you did. More linear. There you have it. I mean, this is the next position. I will be back with the next 2 positions, and I'll get much more into depth on how you can start to combine them linearly and all kinds of different ways around. And hey everyone, Happy New Year, and keep practicing. I'll be back soon with another one for you. Cheers.